Great on a day like today to coach an indoor sport. I know, it's not that funny. Yeah, that's a good win. Providence is I think they're a good team. They're super physical. Obviously, they rebound the heck out of the ball. That was on display today, and getting Afosa back for them makes it. I mean, I just said they've beaten some teams without her, and now you throw her back onto that team, and they're going to beat a lot of teams in the league. So, things to work on. Obviously, the press break at the end wasn't as tight as we would like it to be, and then like I said, the rebounding piece. But I thought our, up until the end, we didn't turn the ball over. We did a good job there, and I thought defensively we were pretty good. They hit some tough threes in the first quarter, got off to a good start, but I liked our response. And I think the more you can, we don't like playing from behind, but I do think it shows, the maturity of our team that we can, be behind first, second quarter and not get rattled, and play as well as we did, up until the last 3 minutes probably.
Questions for the student athletes?
4 different Providence players hit threes in the first quarter, and then as a team you held for 11 the last 3. What was different?
Yeah, I feel like they're getting a lot of tip out shots, and so I feel like that's where a lot of their shots came from. Also just communication. I feel like we locked in on the communication, and also, they're big, athletic, they're going to rebound and get those tip out, but I feel like for the most part we did a good job peeling back and scrambling out of it.
There were a lot of long review stoppages, a ton of fouls called. How tough is it to stay locked in such a stop-and-go game?
Yeah, I think it's challenging in some aspects, but it also allows teams to calm down and stay collected within each other. But yeah, I didn't realize Flan said something about 11 fouls for myself during the game, but I just think it's kind of just the way that we're playing, and I don't know, I thought that was a really good basketball game on both sides. We just ended up with the win.
You guys went on a 33-9 run after you established Emma in the big post, which was, a successful point of your performance the other night. What got that point of the offense going, and how much of a spark did it provide to kind of go inside out against Providence?
Yeah, I feel like we're playing our best when we do play inside out, and when we get Emma in the post, it's kind of hard to stop her. And she makes good decisions too. She'll pass it out. She'll make her shots, and so once we got back to playing that, we were good.
Obviously, both of you, neither of you really scored a lot in the first quarter. How important was it for Morgan to establish that 3 so that you two were able to explode in the second?
Yeah, I don't know. I just think, because I feel like Morgan's had a few games that I've had last year, and all of us have just the most confidence in her, and it was awesome to see her get hyped up after those 3 threes that she hit. Was it in the first quarter? Yeah, something like that. It was really nice to see her get the ball rolling like that. And then I think you just feed off of energy. She provided a huge spark in the first quarter, and then that kind of just allowed all of us, or the other teammates, to make solid plays in the second quarter and going on in the second half. So she was huge for us in the first quarter.
Lauren Jensen over to Mallory break. And here's another 3, Morgan Molly. She gets that one to go, and make it 1 for 8, but a good rebound inside from Townsend. Horan for 3, and a nice answer there. Morgan Molly with the rebound. She's gonna get it. A deep 3 with a chance to take the lead. And
not in this quarter. That's on me.
Here's a fadeaway from Ronsick. And speaking of fouls, minute for the Jays, and they pull within 3. Morgan Molly, by the way, is back on the floor, and a nice takeaway from Jensen. She'll lay it in, and Creighton now trailing by 1.
Definitely did not look like she beat the clock as she did in the first quarter.
Almost an intercepted pass instead of 3. No one was on Kennedy Townsend. And picks up her dribble. Ronsick, 4 on the shot clock. Ronsick, scoop shot. How did she get that one to go?
Not even allowed a shot on a possession from Creighton.
Bandoma inside. What a pass to Olsen. Gets the lead back down to 12. And Kennedy Townsend trying to answer. And
energy, it's contagious, I think.
Jensen behind the back, lays it in with the left hand. Lauren Jensen.